When the name Isabel was retired after the 2003 Atlantic hurricane season, the name Ida replaced it. Ida was used in 2009 and again in 2015, but I think after this 2021 version of Ida, the name will not be used again. And if that happens, Ida would be added to this list of 11 other names beginning with I that have been retired, the most of any letter, with 9 of the 11 since 2001. Some of these names are certainly familiar to Pennsylvanians. The remnants of Ivan produced the rainiest day on record in both Pittsburgh and State College in September 2004, while tropical storm force winds from Isabel in September 2003 resulted in $160 million of damage in the state and power outages to 1.4 million customers. Now here's a map showing the tracks of those 11 retired I storms. Not all affected the United States. For example, Igor impacted Bermuda and then Newfoundland, while Iris made landfall in Belize. But there is a common thread among all 11, and to see that, let's focus on the 3 main months of the Atlantic tropical season, August through October, and show when each of those 11 storms was at hurricane strength. They all fit neatly into about a 6-week period from the end of August to the beginning of October, a time when tropical waves coming off Africa are strongest and ocean waters on average are warmest. And Ida fits right in that time window. It's no surprise to have a powerful hurricane beginning with the letter I this time of year. And Ida was still intensifying as it headed toward the coast. 2 recon aircraft continued to fly through the hurricane as dawn broke on Sunday morning. And in fact, at landfall, Ida was undergoing what's called an eye wall replacement cycle. The inner eye wall weakening as a larger one formed, and so it literally had 2 eye walls with a sort of moat between them. This is one of the best examples of this structure ever captured by a land-based U.S. radar. Even once inland, there was little degradation to the storm's inner core. In fact, Ida remained a major hurricane for about 8 hours after landfall, in part because the area in southern Louisiana it went over is mostly swampy marshland that mimics, to some extent, warm ocean, a process called the brown ocean effect. The track forecast from the National Hurricane Center was excellent, one of their best in recent memory. The error in location of landfall 3 days out was only a few tens of miles. Even the intensity forecast, specifically capturing the rapid intensification that occurred Saturday night, was pretty good, testimony to research being put into operations. The intensity at landfall was well documented by remote cameras. This video shows the storm surge at Port Fourchon, Louisiana's southernmost seaport and a hub for the oil industry. High-resolution false color imagery confirms how Ida transformed that area. Red here is land. This is a week before the storm. Now here's this past Monday. The storm surge submerged and inundated much of this region that covers about 100 square miles south of New Orleans. Of course, Pennsylvania is getting a big dose of Ida's tropical moisture right now, with heavy rain in much of the state. Any tropical troubles for Labor Day weekend? We'll have the extended forecast next.